Alrighty, everybody. Hello and good evening, and welcome back to Mass Effect 3. Am I coming through okay? Perfect. That's working too. Alright, so let's make sure everything is properly synced before we continue on. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. It's good. Alrighty, so where we last left off, we unfortunately lost a dear friend of the Normandy crew. He gave his life, giving the Krogan another chance. Rest in peace, Dr. Morden Solus. We almost lost another one, dealing with the Arachne. The Arachne Queen that we released from Mass Effect 1 has resurfaced, was being affected by the Collectors. We had to free her at the cost of our fellow Krogan from Mass Effect 2, Grunt, his squad, and almost lost him in the process. But I think he's back on the Normandy. I think. I don't know. We haven't checked the ship yet. But we've got one more little mission to do before we make our way back to the Citadel, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things to do at the Citadel. That's a lot. So we gotta head over to Novaria and deal with the Cerberus fighter base. So let's see where that's before we get going. Let's take a look around, probably visit Grunt, and I'm assuming sickbay. Oh geez, look at that. Alien races that were once content to stay on the fringes of the galactic politics are now stepping up to provide whatever is needed to win this war. What is this, the Citizen Fleet? Alliance, Crucible, ex-Cerberus, huge chunk of support from the Krogans and the Turians. Nice. Solarians not too at the lowest. Their leader wasn't too happy. I think they got replaced though, so we'll see. Krogan live and die for battle. Solarians are a bit mad about the whole thing. Yeah, yep, I would assume the whole thing, but everybody seems to be on the same page when it comes to giving the Krogan another chance. More importantly, the one that's gave the genophage, or was a big part in giving the genophage to the Krogan in the first place.
Buddy, you got discharged. Category 6 after Eden Prime.
At 6? Damn. Well, if I'd been on Eden Prime, I'd have lost it too.
You've got new messages, Commander.
Thank you. Bastards, get out of line again. It's on you. Heard not Rex. Sounds like I missed a hell of a sight, Shepard. Wish I could have been there. I'm not surprised you cut some kind of deal with those bastards, but I don't trust them. Lost some good people down there. They get out of line again, it's on you. Arlac Company took some hits, but I'll make sure they give you a hand. Can't believe a war's going on and I'm stuck keeping the peace. Oh, is this because I've lost the most of the company, if not the whole company, with the exception of Grunt? I keep forgetting what's Trainer's first name is. Samantha, that's right, Sam. Alright, so we got that. Let's talk to Samantha.
You know, my lab studied the Rachni. Long-distance communication with no time lag, the ability to control workers, and at close range, the Queen can even speak through dead or dying members of other species.
Glad they're on our side.
If we can develop instant long-range communication without quantum entanglement, maybe when this war is over.
Can you not, like, stop turning your head like that? It's kind of creepy.
Asarians will hold. Pound for pound, they're the best fighting force in the galaxy.
Pound for pound is irrelevant, given the significantly higher mass of Reaper forces overall.
That's why we're bringing in the Krogan.
You got a point.
How's Grunt? Our little tank baby's all grown up, huh?
Apparently he'll be on his feet and killing again in no time.
Well, you learn from the best, Commander. Every time he incinerates someone with a shotgun and does that little laugh, he'll think of you. Edie says it was Rachni down there?
Yeah,
I thought they were on our side after you saved the Queen on Novaria.
it wasn't her fault. She got captured. She's with us now.
Until the next time the Reapers sing a sour yellow note of whatever.
Shepard, I had a question about human behavior.
Why is it you never have questions about Asari behavior or Turian behavior?
I tried asking Liara questions about the Asari bonding process. She said I do not guard the secrets of the Normandy's crew carefully enough for her to entrust me with such private information. The Asari word she used translates as blabbermouth. I think she has become a more private person since becoming the Shadow Broker.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, felt that one.
Hello, Shepard.
Hi, Edie. Bye, Edie. That's why we go for Tally, fellow men, Sheps. Tally's got some competition. Specialist trainer over there. I don't know. I seem to have a thing for yeomen. Yeomen and engineers. Embrace space gypsy waifu supremacy. What the hell's Grunt?
Feeling okay, Commander?
Alright. Power bonuses. Assign power. Wait. Oh, that's everybody else. Okay. So I can't change my appearance. I'm hoping to be able to do something about my hair after all this time. I guess I got something in my hair. Get another haircut soon. It's like reaching the point that it'll go under my headphones, starts tickling my ear, something fierce. Garrus? Garrus? Where the hell did he go? I may have to mod the game for cosmetics when I do the Mass Effect Corbo run.
Have we found any new engineers for the Crucible glyph?
5 ex-Sonax Industries scientists who attempted to reverse engineer Prothean technology stolen from planet Garvuk. They are technically still wanted by the Council for hiding Prothean technology. As well, Sonax is part in instigating an illegal war on Garvuk.
I'm sure the Council will forgive that for helping with the Crucible. Extend those scientists amnesty and an invitation.
Right away.
Intel from Battle of Arcturus. Telemetry captured the Arcturus station shows just how quickly the Reapers poured in from the relay and tore through the Alliance fleets. VIs can analyze hostile fire from the data collected to increase weapon damage. They can also spend the processing power looking for ways to improve shielding against Reaper weapons. Nice. Ooh. Shields. Grunt addresses new Arlac company recruits. Still don't understand why they put a tank-grown freak in charge of a whole company. And I don't understand why they gave me whining piejacks for soldiers. I have more years on the battlefield than you have kills, Runt. Trying to mate with Solarian females doesn't count as fighting. No one talks. Someone help him up. We move in an hour. Email from Dr. Locke to Admiral Hackett. Security almost opened fire with the Arachne when their ships pulled up to the Crucible. Admiral, I had to invoke your name more than once before they were let on board. They're following instructions, but my god, do I have to tell you how nervous everyone on the project is to see Arachne strutting down the halls. They almost gave Professor Lau a fit. I'll let you know how our next staff meeting goes. Oh, so the Arachne are actually at the Crucible?
I want to show you something I've been working on.
Yes?
Let me know if we can meet in your cabin, Shepard.
Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot about that.
Greetings, Commander.
Wasn't the first time I faced Ragnar.
Really? You've seen them before?
A few years back, on Novaria, Saren and his minions were trying to extract information from the Ragnar Queen.
You saw the Queen?
Hell, we spoke to her.
You spoke? I can't imagine that. The things you've done, sir, they're amazing.
Well, it didn't seem that way at the time. Mostly, you're just clawing your way out of one mess and into another, hoping your ass comes along for the ride.
They're actually using the lounge. Poker night, when?
Just one word, Shepard. Grunt. There'll be a lot more dead Reapers now.
Hell yeah. Nobody's using this thing? I could take some real advantage of that thing. As if I don't get enough from the crew. Not naming any names. It'd be funny if I saw a Grunt in here just relaxing reading a book. Oh, this is lavatories. Most of the hair mods on Nexus are for FemShep. Are they good? I mean, the Manshep hairs are meh.
Commander, I understand you faced Ragnar on your mission.
You know about them?
In our cycle, we use them as weapons. Biological proxies. It was before I was born, but every Prothean had heard the stories. When we knew of them, the Ragnar spent their lives singing thoughts to each other. But our scientists were more interested in their biology. The Ragnar were well suited to harsh conditions. So we bred them for violence, selecting the most cunning and warlike of the queens. Then we unleashed them upon our enemies. For a time, it worked, until they became too cunning and warlike and turned on us. We put them down before they could develop any further. We thought they had been exterminated. Yet it seems our experiment evolved into this cycle's nemesis. There was no such thing as trusting the Ragnar in our cycle. They were animals. But if they will fight the Reapers now, so be it. Ragnar proved the universe favors the strong. Our cycle tried to exterminate them, then yours, and they still survived. I would prefer to be alone.
See you later, Javik. I must say, keep thinking to say Yavik. What is wrong with me? Ding did too deep mine. I need emo flip. Actually, if I was to, let's see, I can think of two hairstyles if I was gonna go with FemShep, or in this case, Joanne FemShep. And I get like the bob cut that would normally give Joanne, or kind of the It's hard to describe Kaori Makimura's hairstyle, but I would give her that one. You order the Monster Hunter Zoid kit. May not ship until December. Oof. That reminds me, I still need to get the...
That must get your mouth watering.
Can't do a story that's as classified as it gets.
I suppose it would cause a panic, but wouldn't the news drive up recruiting?
It might also piss off a Krogan with diplomatic immunity. No thanks.
Aye.
Huh. Second Star Broadcasting is headhunting me. I liked their Garvuk story, but seriously, I'm on the Normandy. Do we need to talk, Commander?
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
Grunt, where the hell are you? Are you down here? Oh, he's probably down in the shuttle bay. It's kind of down like in the same spot where Rex used to be.
Everything okay with the shuttle?
Just double checking the inertia dampener coils. Can be twitchy in these UT-47s. But don't worry, this bird's been rock solid.
Say Cowdy is a pixie. It's like a lengthened pixie cut. It's like the weird mix of a pixie cut and a mullet.
I always see you down here working your ass off. Ever take any downtime?
I get my sleep, Commander. Flying tired is nearly worse than flying drunk.
What about your waking hours? Any R&R?
I need to keep myself busy. Otherwise, well, too much time to think.
I appreciate your dedication, but I don't want to see you burn out.
I know my limits. I wouldn't take a chance with your life.
So before this war, you must have done something to relax.
Sure. I remember back when the Hawking was based out of Arcturus and I was just a fighter jock. There was this observation deck overlooking the main flight paths. You could watch every ship taxi in and out. When I was alone, I'd turn off the auditory emulators and just watch them drift by in silence.
You know, there are reviews like that on the Citadel. Next time we're there, you should take some shore leave. Clear your head.
I don't know. Maybe.
Take some time off on the Citadel, Steve. As a favor to me.
I find it very hard to say no to you, Shepard.
As it should be.
Yeah, did I get any new ooh, capacitor helmet? That's very RoboCop-esque. I kind of like it. Flying drunk is better than flying tired. Legal notice, OHMIK Industries does not condone drunk flying or drunk driving. Boating is a legal gray area. We'll use that. I want big shoulders. Ooh. Yes. Information on Bilal Osoba? The son of Ambassador Dominic Osoba is missing in action on Benning and presumed dead. Civilians engaged in black market trades with occupying Cerberus troops have been able to procure the tags of fallen Allied soldiers, and obtaining proof of Bilal's death would ease his father's mind. To maintain deniability of the black market trafficking, the dog tags should be presented as though Spectre personally retrieved them, from below Lasaba's body. Oh yeah, this armor. Okay, I gotta at least give all the weapons level 3. At least for the ones that I know people are using. Like that. Yeah. The Particle Man, note to all, that song is not playing in the Particle Man.
Parts of Tachanka reminded me of the desert back home. The lizards and worms are bigger, but, you know, the sand and everything.
Where the hell is Grunt? Alright, let's go up to the captain's quarters. That'll work.
Liara, you had something you wanted to discuss in my cabin?
Yes, I'll be right up.
Come on in.
Thank you. Could we sit? I've been thinking about the knowledge we gathered on the Reapers, and how easily it could be lost again. So, I put a plan in motion to preserve things for the future.
What's this?
A record of the galaxy. Information on the Reapers, relays, different cultures, and blueprints of the Crucible. But there's one entry I wanted your opinion on.
Which one?
Your own. I'd be honored to have your input. How would you like history to remember you?
50,000 years is a long time for a computer to sit around.
Please, I was an archaeologist. I know what I'm doing. I'm encasing these records in time capsules and seeding copies on multiple planets. And while it's not foolproof, the VI I'm installing has every translation and linguistics program I could find.
So it's an information guide like Vigil on Ilos?
Yes, I've been preparing it for some time.
And it will be a privilege to guide the future discoverers of these records. Have you decided what you would like Dr. Tassoni to write in your entry, Commander?
Put down the truth. Good, bad, don't leave anything out. Let history be the judge.
I'll give them the facts. Let me just delete all these breathless passages on your heroics.
You writing anything I can't live up to?
I can't help myself. You're a good friend, Shepard.
You've been there for me too, Liara.
No, I haven't. I wish I could have joined you back on Ilium.
You made up for it.
Well, I suppose I did just write your name in the stars.
Aww. That was a nice little moment. Where the hell's Grunt? Alright, whatever. Novaria. What's this? Oh, it's the listening post. Alright, where's Novaria? She's big. That's kind of the reason why I kind of push things off between us, because I know she has that bigger role. Velis. Velis is a thin atmosphere of xenon and krypton. Most of the materials freeze and fall as snow. Its surface is composed of potassium with deposit of magnesium. While investigating the primitive anaerobic life of Velis, binary helix survey teams discovered a cunningly hidden anchorage belonging to the ancient Krogan warlord Mora. Many records and artifacts of Krogan rebellions were recovered and sold at auction. An empty base is now abandoned. But she can evade eventually. Jesus. Morana. Morana is an icy planetoid smaller than the Earth's moon. Many planetary geologists suspected it was once an Oort cloud ice dwarf, that migrated inwards after an encounter with some other body. While the crust is frozen water, deeper layers are mostly silicates, with pockets of magnesium and aluminum. Morana is tightly locked to Pax. The same side always faces the sun. Svarog. Svarog is Pax's only gas giant, but its temperatures, powerful winds, and high orbital velocity make it a poor candidate for helium-3 mining. While Noveria enjoys plentiful deuterium for its fusion plants, it imports all its helium-3 from out-system. Like most Pegasids, Svarg is thought to have formed outside the frost line of its parent star and migrated inward due to an unstable orbit. Its small size compared to the usual hydrogen and helium gas giants is likely due to the hydrodynamic escape. Since it orbits closer than 0.015 AU, the planet's atmosphere is likely soon to be consumed. Scientific debate continues on how the other planets in the system survived Svarg's migration, as its gravity may have played havoc with them early in their formation. Noveria is a small frozen terrestrial world barely habitable by conventional definitions. It's privately chartered by the Noveria Development Corporation, who lease out labs for research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere. The war has brought significant attention to this otherwise obscure planet. Noveria is home to the most advanced research in the galaxy, a sure magnet for Cerberus' interest. Further, Noveria's mass relay is the stop between the humans' Exodus cluster and the beginning of Solarian space. It is a safe bet that the Solarians will defend their borders to the utmost. Where is our local cluster? I keep forgetting where. Alright, so who's our away team tonight? I think last time it was Garrison Edie. I mean, we had that little moment with Liara, not against picking her. I'm gonna go with that. And get some harsh environments up in this bitch. Let's see, who else do we want? Let's get jabbing. Da, da, da. Swap. Get my katana up in this bitch. Yeah, we're gonna give you a particle rifle. Of course we are. Oh, I'm short one.
Commander, the enemy has a strategic advantage in this sector thanks to the fighter squadron facility you're about to attack. We want to seize it, but their air defenses are too strong for a frontal assault. Losses would be too cost prohibitive.
How do you want me to handle this?
Go in the back, bring down their defenses.
have visual contact. There's a small platform above the main landing pad. I can drop you there, but it's gotta be now.
Let's do it.
Going in through the back.
Commander, you'll have to find the command center to take down their defenses.
Keep an eye
Oh!
out for the command center.
They've seen us.
Javik, don't scare me like that. Hi. That's your head. That's your head. Oh my God, did it just fucking explode? I think it was more than his head.
Let's find that control center. Damn it. This'll take a while.
Commander, you've got enemies inbound and we can't wait. Someone's gotta get those defenses down ASAP.
Liara, I'm counting on you.
Right away.
Be ready, Commander. You're gonna get swarmed. Commander, I've been flushed from cover. Retreating to minimum safe distance.
No problem, Cortez. Get out of there.
We'll wait for your all clear, then relay to the strike force.
Warning. Security breach. Initiating lockdown failsafe.
Shepard outside channels have been scrambled.
Bring down their defenses. We'll worry about that later.
Oh, excuse me. Rude. Give me a saw and stay still.
Deactivation prioritized. Awaiting shutdown command.
Shepard, the shutdown command must be synchronized.
activated. General Order 7/7 triggered. Establish contingency defenses.
Shepard, I'm tracking a large-scale deployment to the landing pad.
And that's where we need to go.
Anything here? Ammo. XP.
Cortez, I read you. Come in.
There you are, Commander. Had to get through the interference. Area clear. Signaling the strike force. Wait. Scans picking up something coming your way.
Proximity alert. Deploying armed response.
Shepard, look out!
Give it everything you've got.
Is that a mech? I hear the clank clank. Let's get some high ground. Grenade!
Anyone wounded?
That shouldn't matter.
We can snag tickets from Slooptown to open show in Brooklyn, September.
Copy that, Lieutenant.
Coming in to pick you up.
Those sell out quick.
This was a major victory, Commander. A crippling blow to Cerberus operations in this sector. Now all we have to do is maintain control of the facility.
Cerberus won't make that easy.
And we won't make it easy on them. Thanks to you, we can use their own defenses against them. Tell your team they did good, Commander.
Oh yeah, that would definitely sell them out.
Thank you, sir.
That's all. Hack it out.
All right.
Crap on my record.
Commander, there's a new message at your private terminal.
What do we got here? Thank you from Jessica Frome. Dear Commander Shepard, my name is Jessica Frome. You saved my life on Benning. I've lost so many friends in all this, but I hope in the I find hope in the idea that their memory lives on in me. I know I'm just one woman, but I wanted to let you know you're making a real difference. Was that one of the people I saved from that whole attack? Alright. Actually, hang on. We gotta make sure if that's that's everything before going to Citadel. Citadel, 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 Citadel. Turn to Citadel. Okay. To the Citadel! Oh. Let me take a look at this. See what this is.
Alliance Control, this is SSV Normandy. Are we clear to descend? Alliance Control, this is Normandy. We're headed to Bay 1-4, Zakara Ward. Are we clear to descend?
The hell?
What the hell's going on down there? Even if there were a station malfunction, they'd have backups online. I got a bad feeling here. Checking emergency channels. No. No, 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 no!
What have you got?
You're gonna want to hear this, Commander. Emergency message playing on loop from a comm tower.
To all incoming ships, the Citadel is under attack. Do not attempt to land. Cerberus is controlling all docks.
What?
Notify the Citadel fleet. Send reinforcements to CSEC headquarters. If that falls, the station falls.
That sounded like Commander Bailey.
Where do you want the Normandy?
Since she can't dock, we'll deploy in the shuttle. Get us in near CSEC headquarters.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Duration. Yep. Make that shit last long. What the hell is Cerberus trying to do? Aside from that. You were just having so much fun with that particle rifle, man. I know I would. One second, Bailey. Just apply pressure, you'll be fine.
Shepard!
Bailey, how bad are you hurt?
I'm alright. Looks worse than it is. About time some cavalry got here.
Is this the situation everywhere? Are the counselors even alive?
They split up. I'll know more if I can access the terminal inside.
Can you get us in?
I'll get the door. If no one interrupts me with a bullet this time. Here we go. CSAT network access, courtesy of Cerberus.
How's that gonna help?
Cerberus has control of the main channels, but I can set up a new one. Without it, our people have no plan and no chance. Hello.
What have you got?
A warning from Counselor Ashiel. She's supposed to be here meeting with the Executor. This move may provoke retaliation. Well, that's an understatement. If she's inside, she's in trouble.
Why would the Counselor be meeting with the Executor?
Usually it means someone big's about to be prosecuted. I guess that someone had Cerberus friends. The Counselor would have a clearer picture for all the good that does us.
One Counselor's better than zero. Where am I headed?
The Executor's office is defensible. She may have gone to ground there when the shooting started.
I'm on it.
Just a sec. There. Now we can talk by Omnitool. Go.
Can I check the rest of that hangar bay? Nope. Well, whatever's on the other side, I missed it. Got your ankle. Hope the mail slot him, but okay, that works too. That's your head.
troops in the lobby. They were dug in.
I can see more through the cameras. They're all over the station.
Ooh, piercing mod.
These people were shot in the back of the head. Cerberus had traitors on the inside.
Same as Mars. Cerberus sure likes sleeper agents.
I like how the helmet has like that little energy field around it, like it's providing extra protection.
Security doors have been sealed for your protection.
All right. Nope. Don't you dare. Recon hood. Hello. Okay.
I see Cerberus doesn't care about its victims dying with dignity.
What is that? Unleashes a storm of deadly high velocity slugs. Low accuracy, but a high thermal. Okay. It's a machine gun. Sodaka. It's heavier than my freaking Matak. I need a new pistol. I need a fucking Magnum. Shepard wants to get his City Hunter on. Grenade! All right. Ooh. Oh, that's the one I was okay. 50%. 25% of targets. Okay. I'm still go for the damage.
Any survivors in there?
None yet.
Damn it. Keep looking.
Entry 1. Warn Herc that if he doesn't fill out his reports properly, I'm kicking his ass from one end of the Citadel to the other. Reschedule a meeting with customs analysts about cargo weight discrepancies over the last year. Don't let him wiggle out of that again, damn it. Reports of undesirables getting on station illegally. Have biometric systems calibrated again. Kick Herc's sorry ass from one end to the other. So Galaxy Hunter sounded to me like it was a thing after I said it, so I looked. Turns out Galaxy Hunters is a board game that's basically Pacific Rim in space. Ooh. High caliber barrel. And new helmet. That looks like an SMG. Liara, I think you've got a new toy. Long-range submachine gun created by Cerberus. Oh, we can't mod it yet? Well, that's gonna be the case. You stick with the Tempest.
We've got to be close now.
There is damage here. More mods. Give me a new gun. Give me a nice gun.
Bailey, looks like they got the Executor and 2 Solarian bodyguards.
Alright, keep searching. If you don't see the counselor's body, don't count her out yet.
Found her. She looks unharmed.
Get her somewhere safe.
Oh shit.
Don't even think about it.
Shepard, he's going to kill us all.
That remains to be seen.
I mean Udina. He's staging a coup. The other counselors are headed for a trap.
3 on 1, pal. It's over.
No. Now it's fun.
Kirohe!
No!
You're bleeding, and I don't think Metagel's gonna cover it.
I was right, though. It was an honor to fight with you again. The shield's safe. We flushed out the assassin. Now get him.
Shepard, what's going on up there?
We lost another Solarian, but the Counselor's okay. I need to catch up to an assassin.
He must be going after the rest of the Council.
Get the word out. Odina's trying to seize power. I've got to get to the Counselors.
They're being taken to a shuttle pad on the Presidium. Start driving. I'll try to raise them on the comm. I've got a fix on the Council's position. I'm sending it to your car.
Good work, Bailey. We're almost there.
Oh shit! Nice landing.
Shepard, my instruments say your car's stopped.
I'm on foot now. Any luck contacting the Council?
Negative, their guards are dead. But we've still got vital signs on the Council's transponders.
Where are they going?
The shuttle pad above Shalmar Plaza. Udina's with them. If he can get them in range of that assassin, this is all over.
On my way.
Give me a solid. I don't know why the basic melee cracks me up so much. It's just a simple pop hit.
That shield-like effect from their palms is giving out bizarre dark energy readings.
It doesn't seem to harm their hands. It must be in the direction. Shoot their backs.
Oh! Well, ain't you a bitch? Alright, close encounters it is.
That shield-like effect from their palms is giving out bizarre dark energy readings.
Seem to get close with this.
It must be unidirectional. Shoot their back.
Clear.
They've sealed us out.
Oh shit.
I'm at Shalmar Plaza. Where's the council?
In an elevator. They're trying to get to the shuttle dock. Someone's following them. Someone with a sword.
Great.
First things first. Oh, damn it. That didn't last long. Grenades did a number on it. Nice to know that I can actually shoot the pilot out, so I'll keep that in mind next time.
Okay, I'm in the shaft.
Hang on. This'll be a fast climb.
Oh.
Tell me that assassin hasn't reached the council.
He's trying, but I'm making his elevator stop on every floor.
Nice. I found our friend.
Kill his elevator. There's a power conduit beneath it.
Any other kind?
That hitman jumped to another elevator and he's overridden my controls. He's on his way up. I can't stop him.
I'll handle it.
Not again!
Get off my elevator!
Shepard?
I see them. Jump!
Did you feel that?
Gunman, get down!
Ashley!
Go! Damn it! Cerberus hit the shuttle! Everybody back to the elevator! Shepard?
Shepard's blocking our escape. He's with Cerberus.
Weapons down! All of you!
Ash, don't get excited here.
I don't take orders from you.
We don't have time to negotiate. You've been fooled, all of you. Udina's behind this attack. The Solarian Councilor confirmed it.
Please, you have no proof. You'll never do.
There are Cerberus soldiers in the elevator shaft behind us. If you open that door, they'll kill you all.
What Shepard says is possible. Unlikely, but possible.
We don't have time to debate this. We're dead if we stay out here. I'm overriding the lock.
Stand down. You don't want to be shot by your own Marine.
Ash, you know the stakes. You've got to trust me. I'm a lot of things, but an underhanded assassin isn't one of them. Where does that put you?
Udina, step back from the console.
To hell with this.
Gun!
Get the council back and cover that door.
The door!
Bailey?
Made it as fast as we could, Shepard. Looks like you took care of things.
Then it's true. We were in danger. But I don't understand. You said Cerberus was right here.
Cerberus was right here, but they beat feet into the Keeper tunnels when they figured out we were coming. Sorry, Counselor, I'll say it plain. Shepard just saved the lot of you.
And I owe you, Shepard. For our lives, and for brokering a deal with the Primarch of the Krogan that I never could.
You don't owe me anything, Counselor. Times like this, we all stand together.
Shepard, do you have any idea why Cerberus would do this?
Honestly, no. But I plan to find out.
All right, people. Principals are evacuated. We got a tunnel and 1 million more places to secure. Move it.
Yes?
Things didn't go as planned. The Council's still in control of the Citadel and Udina's dead.
Udina was expendable.
Now what?
There are other plans in motion. I'll fill you in when you return. I'm surprised you let Shepard get the better of you, Ling.
It won't happen again.
We'll see.
We looked over every centimeter of those tunnels, Shepard. Your Cerberus pal is made out of smoke and mirrors.
He likes to fight. He'll show up again.
Pardon me if I'm not reassured by that. We can't even get an ID on him. He released a VI into the Citadel system that erased footage of him wherever he went. I guess he didn't trust that Udina's plan would come together.
I'm not clear on his plan myself. Did he really think he could just take over?
More or less. We sifted through evidence from his office and apartment. I'll send you a summary. Right now, I need to monitor some interrogations. Emotions are high, and I don't want anyone getting enthusiastic. Good work today, Shepard. It could have been a lot worse than it was. So many pieces to put back together since the Cerberus attack. We're reeling from the implications. Udina in league with Cerberus trying to murder the Council. These are dark days for all of us.
All that time you were working for Udina, did you ever suspect?
Always rubbed me a little wrong. Still, that traitorous bastard upped me. Probably made me for an idiot. I guess I proved him right.
He's dead, and you're still here, Bailey.
Thanks to you. If you hadn't shown up, Udina and Cerberus would be dancing on my grave.
Thought you'd be in the hospital.
If I'm breathing, I'm working. Probably the worst I've ever been hurt. Fitting, I guess, given the state of the galaxy. But if Cerberus thinks a few slugs is gonna keep me out of action, they've got another thing coming.
Well, don't work
Can
yourself
this
too
station
hard.
be defended?
The internal security breaches have been patched, but we're dangerously low on manpower. We're grilling our own people and trying to figure out if Udina acted alone, but it's time-consuming. All in all, we're still vulnerable, but I think we've taken the right steps.
How does the Citadel fit into the war now?
The war finally found us. This is so far beyond our imagination, and we have been trained to expect the unexpected. Since the coup attempt, folks are shutting down and shutting in. I hear a lot of praying and crying. They're saying this is the war to end all wars. Well, I haven't seen anything to say they aren't right.
No time for rest. Good luck, Bailey.
Yeah, you too, Shepard.
I should go. Does he ever say it anymore in this game? Instructions with some capitals. Okay, that's from before. Engineers Gabriella Daniels and Ken Donnelly are in custody on the Citadel for working with Cerberus. Daniels and Donnelly surrendered peacefully before the Normandy was turned over to the Alliance, but have maintained that they were motivated purely to help to fight the Collectors and Reapers and had no other connection to the terrorist organization. Spectre authorization could offer Daniels and Donnelly full pardons and reinstate them aboard the Normandy. I remember him doing a bunch of fun meme and a bunch of for better dialogue. Ooh. Yes. Solarian colony of Cinequal is experiencing a power shortage that threatens their egg incubators. Colony will be forced to evacuate unless their improved heating stabilizers can be found. Loss of colony could amplify the difficulty of gaining Solarian support. Here in our heating stabilizer technology can be purchased for a nominal fee. Yeah, let's give them a break. The one Solarian counselor is on our side, unlike the other one that has been trying to screw me over with the friggin' genophage. Access denied.
This is a problem, boss. Cerberus has changed their ciphers, and our code breakers aren't getting anywhere at the moment. I've got our best teams working in shifts on it, but ensuring Citadel systems integrity is just gonna take time. If we can get some of their field encryption tools, maybe sample ciphers. I understand. Keep trying.
Alright, what do we got left here in the Citadel? Hey, we gotta go to Dr. Bryson, which I was trying to get to. Updated ciphers.
My wife was just sent back to active duty, and I'm about to get shipped out too. I was told you might be able to help me.
Of course. You're Neota's spouse, correct?
Yes. How did you know that?
We keep identity information on all permanent Citadel residents engaged in formal relationships with Asari. That way, should anyone require diplomatic aid, we can ensure prompt assistance.
That's wonderful. Then you can help me send my daughter back to my wife's family?
I'm afraid, however, that might be a bit difficult.
You seem to be very cross. This one having a hard time trying to understand? You testing your patience? Humans.
They hit where? Damn it. How are we supposed to predict the moves of an enemy we don't understand? Divert to... Do we have any AI-enabled tracking for Sovereign? Any Reaper code I can analyze? No? Well, then they'll keep outmaneuvering our fleet, and Asari worlds will keep burning.
Wait a minute. Oh, finder, okay. That be in here? Did I use that in here? Databanks? I guess not. Oh, no wonder that's locked out. It's freaking Udina's office.
Rogan forces reported heavy casualties in destroying a Reaper stronghold located in what was once Rachni space. Cerberus forces have attacked civilians on Benning. The Alliance is...
Welcome back to the Human Embassy, Commander Shepard. How may I help you?
No.
That's it. Thanks.
Please speak with me again if you require further assistance.
That old Shepard.
Cerberus forces have attacked Tachanka, apparently trying to weaken Krogan resistance against the Reapers. Krogan ground defenses repelled the attack.
What's going on in here?
I think I recovered the obelisk you mentioned.
Oh, yeah.
Abyssal. It's waiting in Bay D-24.
Really? Thank you, Earth Clan. Were your people involved in a secret construction project of some sort, I am certain this obelisk would help. Thank you again, Earth Clan. Our military strength is minimal, but we are proud to help as we can.
Space shy guy. Hang on, I got more dialogue.
Thank you again, Earth Clan. Our military strength is minimal, but we are proud to help as we can.
Grissom Academy also fell to the Reapers when Elysium was attacked. Alliance forces were able to evacuate all students.
Spectre status recognized.
Okay.
Select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
We're low on Medi-Gel and synthetic blood, and we don't have enough volunteers. If we could get the rings of Elune from the Salian Nebula, we could declare a cultural crisis. People would have to listen. No, they're not just symbolic. The Asari revere Elune. She wore these rings after learning medicine from a Thame herself. She was like a Dalatress for your people. If we displayed her rings, we'd get more Asari support in the hospitals.
Cillian consultant on the Citadel needs the rings of Elune. Find them in the Cillian Nebula.
Cerberus attempts to take control of the Citadel have failed, and C-Sec forces have killed the last invading forces. After attempting a cure to the Genophage, Krogan leaders have announced an alliance with the Turian military against the Reapers.
I'm hearing like all the stuff I managed to pull off.
We were deployed to Tiptree. It's a small human colony. We were supposed to help with evac. The enemy was landing. Just scouts, the Turian things, a few of the big ones. We were spread over half the continent, getting colonists to shuttles, wiping out husks.
It sounds like you were doing good work.
Could I have a gun? I'd feel a lot better.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember you.
Tell me what happened at Tiptree.
Still going through your therapy, I see.
There's got to be something. I don't know what Cerberus was packing, but we're going to lose this patient.
Without a new treatment plan, we're stuck, and I can't think of anything beyond what we've already tried.
I know, but I can't think of anything else. Can you?
I'm sure Dr. Morden Solus would why'd he have to die? Find a treatment. You'd always figure it out. He always does. I don't know, maybe Dr. Chocolates? I don't know. And then we lost two Solarians. God dang it! I didn't even know he was on the Citadel.
I understand Palaven is very busy, but this is one of your own generals. He was stabbed with a poisoned blade by a Cerberus soldier during the attack on the Citadel. We can't identify the toxin. We're barely keeping him alive right now. It's some form of neurotoxin. If you could look at our charts.
Turian poison.
Of course, I understand. Even a general is just one man. Who are we to choose who lives or dies? That's not what we do. We help our patients, all of them.
That's a nice sentiment, but it won't help when we run out of supplies. I've seen this happen in combat before. And we will run out of supplies. Have you seen the projections the Administration Center made?
I have. The situation is going to get worse. What's your point?
We can't deny the facts. If we prioritize them, some of our patients are in a much better position to survive. If we take care of them first and ration our supplies, we can save some now, and enable ourselves to save more later.
We cannot do that. We swore an oath to help the sick regardless of their economic situations or their places in society. Who are we to choose who lives or dies? That's not what we do. We help our patients, all of them.
That's a nice sentiment, but it won't help when we run out of supplies. I've seen this happen in combat before. And we will run out of supplies. Have you seen the projections the Administration Center made?
I have.
We're fighting right now to protect the people you're talking about. If you let these people die, that fight is for nothing.
It's not that simple. If we aren't careful about this now, we'll end up losing everyone.
Then we'll find a way. Look, we have more fortunate patients, right?
Yes. And I hate to say it, but the fortunate ones have far better survival odds.
And more credits. So we asked them for donations, to get more supplies, for those without credits.
What? Are you saying what I think you're saying? That's... You know, that actually might work.
Alliance forces strike back at Cerberus with a daring attack that
Alright, so what did we get from that? We got the chemical treatment, Turian toxins. I don't know, maybe Dr. Chakwas gonna be able to figure something out.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
Purgatory bar.
Areas tagged of interest to you are highlighted on the elevator menu. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to the Presidium Commons.
Those cars in the back are still wrecked.
You are on the main promenade of the shopping galleria. Here you will find establishments offering specialized goods and services. For assistance or for information about our special promotion, talk to me or contact the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
What's this promotion you mentioned?
Producer Jean-Marie Arenicius is donating a portion of all proceeds from her new Blasto movie to the Citadel's Military Defense Fund. Audio excerpts of Blasto 6, Partners in Crime, are now available for your listening pleasure right here on the Presidium.
Where can I check this out?
To listen to excerpts, simply go to the Features hallway and find the Blasto 6, Partners in Crime publicity panel.
What else is in the area?
The Presidium Commons have been a cultural mainstay since the Council was first established at the Citadel. Recently, new biometric systems have been added to assess the specific needs of your species.
Biometric systems? Sounds more like a security measure.
These simple and confidential systems are in place for the safety of all visitors
oh, okay.
to the Presidium.
I was like, Evina, where's the rest of your body? The smoke.
Commander Shepard. To opt out, please visit the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
The place feels familiar. The sounds, the smells. It's like being back on Earth.
The current decoration budget was approved by Ambassador Asoba, the human representative for Earth on the Citadel. Each species granted ambassadorial rights on the Citadel can apply for a slot on the decoration schedule to change the promenade and parks below. The only condition is that the proposed environmental features not be toxic to species living on the Citadel.
Smart.
Any other important areas I should know about?
The Normandy is currently docked in D-24, which is tagged to your biometrics. Docking Bay E-24 has been repurposed into temporary housing to accommodate the recent influx of civilians to the Citadel. If you wish to contact your species' official Citadel representative, please go to Citadel embassies. For medical needs, the Presidium offers leading-edge care at the Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Do you have any information on purgatory?
The term purgatory is present in many civilizations with varying associated uses and meanings.
No, the bar called purgatory.
The Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board has no establishment by that name on its list of approved nightlife entertainment facilities.
But I saw that on... Okay, I'll have to check that out myself. I should go.
That's all.
Please speak with me again if you require further assistance.
Oh. Hi.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Hello. Bitch!
Kanala Exports is pleased to offer goods for security and peace of mind.
Cultivating serenity is possible even during times of crisis.
At Kanala Exports,
Holy sh...
a peaceful heart is a strong heart.
Reckoner Knight armor was originally worn by the winners of Earth's Urban Combat Championship 2186, the Rhode Island Knights. The military-grade version of this equipment was presented to longtime Knight fans at the Alliance's Rhode Island base. Shut up! I'm trying to read here. And thanks to their passionate and vocal support during the EUCC championship matches, beneath this armor's medieval Gothic facade lie a host of biofeedback systems intended to monitor the wearer's health and combat performance. Micro servos maximize damage done in close quarters combat, while a beefed-up power cell feeds energy into weapon systems to increase projectile velocity. Befitting gear originally designed for full contact sport, a sophisticated shield system also offers the wearer solid protection from oncoming attacks.
At Kanala Exports, we believe that a peaceful heart is a strong heart.
I think wasn't this one from? Wait, no, I think this is different.
Kanala Exports is pleased to offer goods for security.
This wasn't from Mass Effect 2, was it? Either way, that helmet looks like a Cylon helmet.
We believe that a peaceful heart is a strong heart.
Cultivating serenity is possible even during times of crisis.
I'm getting the fish.
Kanala Exports, we believe that a peaceful heart is a strong heart.
Originally got it with a save from Jack. Ah, okay.
Kanala Exports is pleased to offer goods for
So what about the knight armor?
Cultivating serenity is possible even during times of crisis. Cultivating serenity is possible even during times of crisis.
Thank you for shopping at Kanala Exports.
Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. Huh.
Overcharging for goods, denying refugees basic services. It seems the Reapers took our culture when they took our world. The Book of Plenix demands charity and forgiveness of debts in times of war. Of course, the Book of Plenix was lost in our home world, and now our people have lost their way.
That was just for Mass Effect 3. Oh, that was an underrated game.
Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Oh, hello. A Regar Carbine. Get Plasma SMG. Blood Pack Punisher. Synthetic Rifle. Executioner Pistol. Striker Assault Rifle. Shotgun Shredder Mod.
Elkos Combine. If it exists, we carry it.
Cerberus Armor. Ooh, Aquarium.
Any opened goods can only be returned for store credit.
This, definitely.
Don't be left out in the cold. Ask about our full-service warranties.
Bankrupted a studio and a Boston Red Sox player. Oof.
Combine. If it exists, we carry it.
This VI automatically dispenses food, adjusts the temperature, pH, and algae content of the water, and even talks to the fish when you're not around, leaving you free to enjoy your aquatic friends without fear of killing them.
Ask about our full-service warranties.
Any opened goods can only be returned for store credit.
You know what? Why not?
Please visit any of our Elkos Combine affiliate branches for any and all personal
Your
needs.
account helps fund Citadel defense. If you shut it down and hide the money under your bed, it hurts the war effort.
And if Cerberus attacks again and takes the Citadel, my money is gone. I'll take my chances on my own. Thank you.
Have you seen Palaven or Earth? You can't escape this war. At least here you've got the Council fighting for you.
But to fight, they need money. Money this bank has loaned them using accounts like yours.
Okay. Okay, damn it. Leave the account open.
Besides, how can someplace like Sanctuary promise more safety than the Citadel?
You're right. Guess all we can do is hope for the best.
That can buff out.
Listen, I thought of something. No, it can't wait until I'm back on duty. The Hesperia period. Their statues had legendarily accurate Prothean inscriptions. Can we use that? Yes, I know the Athena Nebula is off limits, but this... a classified project. It needs all the Prothean intel we can find. I haven't found any reliable pictures, but just think. If those statues had something that could help us, even today.
More and more assignments. That's my elevator. Or is it escalator? Elevator. Escalator. Elevator. Escalator. There.
Can't believe how hard the doctors are working to keep that terrorist bastard alive.
He's in intensive care?
He got blasted by Cerberus. They think he's just another victim.
Wounded Batarian. Hi. Liara.
Damn it, another Cerberus trap? Bomb or turret? How many this time? Clear the area until you've done a full sweep. We need a way to find their tech and shut it off safely. No, E-Crime still doesn't have anything. The tech they got off the bodies of a few Cerberus engineers self-destructed when they took it apart. Not much we can do, except pick up the pieces after another turret guns down on Mom and her kids.
These are control schematics for Cerberus turrets. Will these help?
Damn right they will. I'll have E-Crimes dig into them. Might even help us find the little presents Cerberus left for us. Thanks a lot. This is gonna save lives. Found another one. Yeah, the guys in Zakara did too. Disarmed there safely. No casualties. Nice work.
Apollo's Cafe.
Contained large scorch marks that led 3 fatalities. The entire area shut down. Precision shots. I heard the Geth use jamming towers to prevent auto-targeting. If we had tech like that, we might save some lives next time somebody attacks the Citadel.
You want my security vids? Bring me a warrant.
You're stonewalling me? Those vids could be vital to the war effort.
I doubt the Reapers have agents doing business in my cafe.
We're trying to protect you.
Hell of a job you do. See those scorch marks? Cerberus killed one of my servers right there. Where were you?
Hey, I lost friends too. If you care about finding the Cerberus informants who made it happen, you'll give me the vids.
We're at war. If you care about the safety of the Citadel, you'll help CSEC however you can.
Thank you.
I have some high-profile customers. If word gets out that I'm ratting them out to CSEC.
You think I care about insider trading or electronic smuggling right now? I'm after the bastards who attacked the Citadel. Nobody else. You've got my word on it.
All right. Just... I hope it helps.
Let me get a latte while you're at it.
Kept digging a few hours longer, we'd have gotten the obelisk of Karza. I know the Hades Nexus is off limits. I'm not an idiot. Damn it, the Alliance needs that thing right now. The obelisk of Karza was supposed to contain Prothean language translations, like the Rosetta Stone for Protheans. Think of how much it could have helped us understand.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
All goods have been marked down with our special wartime discount.
Proceeds from all
Ballistic advantage over most heavy pistols.
serving in the Alliance.
Tempting, very tempting.
For the best in the business, come to Casa.
Ooh. Let's get that.
Best in the business, come to Casa.
And get this pistol.
Thank you for shopping at Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
I can't,
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop. All proceeds from today's purchases go toward the Turian war effort.
Okay, I guess I can.
That's a lovely idea.
Oh.
Well, we all need to do our part. Have you seen the vids about Paladin?
Yes, of course. Anything for our troops.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. You need to hear this.
Oh, Blue Rose of Helium. If these humble words reach you, then I have joined my ancestors.
No.
Oh, this one that died during the
Was to be by your side, a weed beside your beauty, twining together in the warm Tuchanka sun.
Oh, Char.
But though you needed room to grow, still, I will remember the perfume of the scent and the soft touch of your petals. If my heart could not shelter you from the storm, then let my broken bones build a wall around your garden so you can grow safe and happy.
Thank you. I need to go.
I didn't know Krogan could be so poetic like that. Sporting goods.
Sporting goods.
Acolytes, but this a pistol?
May apply for a professional discount.
Or is this an SMG?
Our selections include rare technology upgrades from the Terminus systems.
Citadel models.
Shoot smart. Shoot. No Sostra.
Oh, these are so tempting.
Shoot smart. Shoot. No Sostra.
Similar to warp. Similar to that of an impact-triggered resonant warp bomb. The devastating effect on shit. Alright, so I'm gonna forego the Acolyte and go for these.
All licensed huntresses may apply for a professional discount. Good hunting.
Kind of splurging a bit here.
People have a right to defend themselves.
If you start selling weapons to everyone on the Citadel, CSEC will shut this whole place down.
CSEC couldn't protect us when Cerberus attacked. I'll take them to court.
You think a court is going to want more people running with guns right now?
Then I'll go to the wards and sell from the back room at Purgatory.
People are already scared. If you violate weapons laws, they'll just be scared and trigger happy.
Would a bunch of civilians shooting at anything that moves make the Citadel safer?
The commander's right. Maybe if the council organizes a civilian militia with training. Otherwise, they'll just panic and get themselves killed.
I just want people to be safe.
I know, but second-guessing CSEC isn't the way. What if we submit a proposal to start a militia?
Okay, that'd be something.
Proper training, that's the important part in all this.
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
Venom shotgun, hello.
Agor Munitions. For deals you never see coming.
Kawashi visor. I like how that's the default head for Shepard.
Local government restrictions when purchasing protective equipment.
Thank you for shopping at Agor Munitions.
Welcome to Cipertine Armory.
Spike thrower. Sniper rifle. Sentry interface.
Armory products include a lifetime guarantee for performance. See our extranet site for details.
Ooh. Hi. I need more money.
Hello, Shepard. Nice to see you.
That's all you gotta say?
I missed this place.
Yeah. It's not so bad.
It's good to be off ship for a while.
Yeah.
Hello again.
Hi.
Hello, Shepard.
Hi.
Nice to see you.
Yep.
I missed this place.
I should go.
Commander Shepard, do you have a minute?
Sure.
Can I help you?
Jordan Knowles, E-Crimes. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. I've got a saboteur hacking key systems, power, communications. It's bad. If you've got time to help, check out this console.
Got it. It looks like a collection of access codes.
They're Batarian diplomatic codes, from back when they had an embassy on the Citadel. If you can use your Spectre access to find them, I can shut them down.
I can access restricted intel at the Spectre office in the embassy. If I find anything, I'll let you know.
We have to keep enforcing the law. Same as always. Without that, everything goes to hell.
Look at Paladin, my friend. We're in hell. We should be looking for terrorists. The rest can take care of itself.
So the bar fights, the drunken disorderlies down by that purgatory place?
How does cracking down on that crap help us win the war? People need to blow off steam right now.
And how does letting the misdemeanors go help the war?
Less time spent on the light stuff means the Citadel has more money for defense.
Everyone on the Citadel knows we're at war now. You have to show them that CSEC is still in control. They need that security.
The commander's right. We need people coming into work every day. We need things to keep running. Otherwise, today's bar fight could be tomorrow's street riot.
Yeah, maybe you're right. This feels so damn petty right now.
This is problematic. We must find a way to stabilize the heating unit so the water temperature can remain steady. The colony's location is hardly ideal for our species. The clutch will be imperiled if we do not act soon. Of course, I will do everything I can do to help. We are family.
I couldn't help but overhear your conversation. Maybe these heating stabilizer schematics could help?
This is amazing. The colonists, my sister, will be most pleased. Thank you. I am in your debt.
You're welcome.
The clutch is stabilized? Really? That is wonderful news, my sister. You wish to name the first hatched after the one who helped us? I think that's a wonderful idea.
I just don't understand why you're suddenly so conflicted.
Look, the asshole's in custody now. Killing him won't bring anyone back.
It's about justice. The man is a traitor and a murderer. You saw what he did to your wife, to my husband.
And didn't bat an eyelash. He's evil, there's no doubt.
What's going on here?
I'm in position at CSEC. Draw them away, and I'll move in and make the kill.
Don't answer that.
Wait, what? Suspicious activity, okay.
Cerberus in an attempted coup against the Council. Having losses mounting as human colonies resume to
Blasto 6! Here we go.
This one didn't have any
okay. Blasto was a dope game. If Phil Hartman hadn't died, he would have Blasto 6 by now.
No, the Krogan are the only race that can fight on the toxic world, so they need support. Well, ideally, something like a Cacleosaur. They're good in mountains, immune to toxins, ferociously loyal to their riders. Yes, they'd be ideal. Unfortunately, they were driven to extinction during the Rachni War. So, unless we can engineer something new, Krogan on toxic worlds will have to fight on foot without support.
Blasto OP win. I'd have to look more into it. I'm not too familiar with it. Ah, PS1 game. Okay.
If he's a terrorist, he ought to be locked up.
He should be shot. Gorex wanted for 6 bombings. 6. Killed both humans and Batarians.
He bombed his own people? Why?
He was part of a terror cell. Picked crowded places. Voya, Omega. Doesn't matter to these asshole fanatics who gets blown up.
What was this thing about the... Where is it? Retribution. Citizens confirmed to carry some sort of assassination at the CSEC office. Some sort of assassination.
Commander Shepard. Guess I know what happened to my backup.
Excuse me?
Come on. I'm in CSEC in civilian gear with a weapon. I know what I'm made. Just let me explain. Captain Aaron Summers, Alliance Marines, retired.
Captain Summers?
There's a prisoner here. CSEC officer who helped Cerberus. CSEC caught him when you stopped the coup. Now he's offering them intel on Cerberus to get a better deal.
Why are you telling me this?
Because he doesn't deserve a better deal. He killed people during the coup, good people. And he's former Alliance, like us. The way I figure it, he's our problem to fix.
Tell me what this guy did to deserve death.
He executed his own friends in cold blood for Cerberus. Cleared the path for their troops. Now he's saying he's a vet. And he was suckered in by talk of helping humanity. I don't know what intel he has, and I don't really care either. He dishonored the uniform.
If you gun that man down, you're dishonoring the uniform just as much as he did.
Like hell I am.
I don't like plea bargains any more than you do, but the intel we get will save lives.
Says who?
Our superiors. The people we swore to serve and trust. Captain Summers.
Yes, Commander. Sorry, Commander. I'll shut it down. Thanks.
Oh, so that was it. That was the one. Oh, okay. All right. Alright, so that takes care of what... At least so far for this area.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
Oh wait, I gotta go to, what do you call it? Bryson's lab. That's where I tried to go when we first got here. Edie?
Update the map. Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley? Did you gather the Leviathan data for us? Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
That's an interesting goal, but is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
The Alliance is still desperate for intelligence. Reaper motives, their operational tactics. Anything that can give us an edge.
And how did you wind up in charge?
When the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't exist, I take that as a chance to prove that it does.
So you're in it for the challenge?
For the truth. Even as late as 2148, humanity still thought aliens were a myth. That was within my lifetime. Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Reapers were part of that reality too.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we could just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
Could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
Oh shit! Hello?
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine. But I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold. Like I was someplace else.
And then?
I don't know! A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson, there was a loud noise.
That was you shooting him.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me. You have to believe that.
So someone else pulled that trigger?
But I would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
What's wrong?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it. Get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, sir.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed the Reaper in the first place? Exactly. That's the real Leviathan. It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down. You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
Anything capable of killing a Reaper could do a lot of collateral damage.
Yet given the state of this conflict, I believe the saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," may be relevant.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No. But we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
Is this Prothean?
Yes. I believe Dr. Bryson and Liara would have had much to discuss.
Can you add a search filter for locations known to have Prothean ruins or artifacts?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results on the Galaxy Map program.
The heck? Whoa! Why?
These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding this search filter to the Galaxy Map.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands...
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart. What the hell does that mean?
Pretty sure there's a hole in his heart right now.
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart. Sovereign, vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy? By Anne Bryson, age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
An interesting hypothesis, but I detect no trace of the decryption key in this art.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni War suggest alien influence, but the timing is wrong, and Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, Edie?
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. If we can find data on the movement of ancient Rachni ships, it may help us narrow our search. Those appear to be sightings of ships that match Rachni signatures.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Adding the search filter now.
That looks like some kind of shoulder-held weapon. A launcher of some kind?
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
Meteorite sample. With traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need ESO?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, Element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding it now.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
The photographs have a trace chemical residue. It may be visible under another light source.
Whoa.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Doing so now.
It's the last time I used a black light. The Thorian, August 17, 2185. A lifeform discovered on Pharos provides a fascinating insight into the life cycle of a truly alien species. Unlike conventionally intelligent life, it does not use mass relays. Prothean artifacts would not interest it. Commander Shepard claims that Reaper enemies cultivated life to evolve along lines they could predict using technology the Reapers controlled. The Thorian is an exception to that rule. It's evolved to use organic tools rather than conventional technology. Leviathan must be somehow similar to have survived undetected for so long. The Thorian used pain conditioning to control its victims, using them as manual labor, or even as a man would use his own hands or fingers. Commander Shepard claims that Reapers do the same thing through a different process called indoctrination. Whatever Leviathan is, it must do something similar.
Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
Wait a minute. Well, take a look at that.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
All right, let's get back to the datapad we found earlier.
Access. Oh, jeez.
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody, but the Solarians may have surveillance footage. Our ambassador will issue a full denial. Give me your preliminary analysis. Several million years old at least, and its technology outstrips anything on the Council. Excellent. Our scientists will work day and night to bring its secrets to the hegemony. One concern, Commander. The real Leviathan of Dis, the thing that destroyed the ship, is still out there, unaccounted for. Irrelevant. The ship is our priority. And as far as the rest of the galaxy is concerned, there is no Leviathan of Dis. There never was.
Did it look like camo, or did it look like a piece of artwork by Jackson Pollock?
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Of course.
Hello. Pistol cranial trauma system. There we go. Headshot. Alright, let's see if we can get out of this.
Alien sightings.
Based on the search results, Garneau is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
Blackout crimes?
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Arachnite activity.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Element 0 deposits.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Prothean artifacts.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Reaper activity.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Did I really just nail it with the first one?
Element 0 deposits.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
I think we got our what we need anyways. Alright, that's fine. tell you what. We're out of time. We'll head to the Purgatory Bar tomorrow night. Did I just... Alright, whatever. I'll figure it out later. Yeah, so tomorrow we'll continue with more of that. We'll head to the Purgatory Bar and see where that takes us and finish whatever things we can build to do on the Citadel before heading back out to space. And that, thank you all for joining me, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for that. Wednesday will be the start of our playthrough of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Which one did I put down? I mixed up the titles. Forget which one. Where is it? Justice for All: Trials and Tribulations was the third game. So yeah, that'll be on Wednesday, and then Friday we've got the start of our next build. I'm not gonna say what it is. I'm gonna leave it to be a surprise. But yeah, that'll be the plan. On that. Oh, I almost dropped everything. Hang on. If you like this stream, get my keyboard going. Yeah, head on over to the following links. The first link will take you to the Lazy League Discord, and we'll find the rest of us, such as Oh Hey Mike K, the Batwin, Gumdolph the Grand. Excuse me. Oh, I came out of nowhere. Many others in our circle who also stream. A lot of fun stuff that goes on over there. The second link will take you to the sister site for this channel, which I do need to update, but there you can be able to find more info on other upcoming streams that I have planned, as well as my archive of all the past streams that I've done, like my playthroughs of Mass Effect 1 and 2. And if you got any questions, comments, concerns that you would like me to know about, or any suggestions that you might have for me for future Let's Plays, Retro Nights, or Let's Build, you can head on over to the contact page and shoot them out to me over there. Excuse me. Alternatively, you can scroll down below or off to the side, depending which platform you're watching from, to find the Blue Sky link to also reach me. Other links help support the channel and other streamers who aren't connected or affiliated with the Lazy League. They're just ones that I like to watch and follow. Check them all out whenever you can. They're all great. Again, thank you for joining me tonight for this session of Mass Effect 3. Catch you guys tomorrow for more of it. Till then, take care. Love and hype. Life is good. Good night, everyone. I should go.